Do you want to become a permanent part of the channel? Check out the Alliteration Gaming Patreon. Here you'll find different tiers that all let you get involved in my videos, as well as provide you with a shout out, exclusive Discord access, and the ability to see my content early and ad free. Now if you're new here, you're gonna need an account on the UGN site. This will let you sign up for events, locate stores near you, and of course accrue those redemption points to use in the loyalty shop. You can even snag yourself 50 bonus points right now if you let me refer you. Until August 30th, when you're signing up, just click on content creator and type my channel name in the box. Regardless of how you do it though, thanks for being part of the Alliteration Nation. Now, let's get on to the video. Good evening, my dear viewers, and welcome to another Alliteration gaming video. My name's Levi, and the first thing I want to say is you guys are going to have to bear with my smoker's lung and a half that I've got right now. I'm making these Set 5 videos hot off the heels of getting back from commentating the Pasadena Regional License Exam, and my throat is feeling the heat, but there's simply no time to rest because Set 5 is upon us, and you already know what's going on. Yes, of course, Jasco has hooked up yours truly with a nice little care package of Undaunted Raid products, and it's time to dig deep into them and see what this new set's got to offer. Alright guys, so I have our little Set 5 package here, and we're going to whip out our trusty blade here. Let's see. This blade has seen so many names. We gotta keep it changing and thematic on brand. What's a new weapon in Set 5? I guess there's the toga one, right? The duplicate deception stab. My lovely weapon throw. There's the 3 damage matters, guys. He's literally all blades. The storm of blades. I don't know. Who knows that guy's? Truly, who knows that guy's attacks names? And boom. Wow. There it is, guys. Undaunted Raid is here. So, as we get into this, we've got one booster box here, another booster box here, and then this little doohickey on the pre-release kit. And so as I move this box out of the way, what is Undaunted Raid? This is the newest and 5th booster set in the My Hero Academia collectible card game. We are centered this time around on the Overhaul arc, the raid on the Shea Saikai. So we've got all kinds of new characters, guys like the Big 3, tons of new pros, Overhaul, all of the Shea Saikai, his 8 bullets, tons and tons of new characters are in this set, and it's one of the most jam-packed that we have seen yet. Now, there are a couple ways to enjoy it. You've got your actual booster boxes here, you've got your pre-release kit here, and then you've got your starter decks. Now, they didn't send me the starter decks, but the Clash decks, the Mirio versus the Overhaul, those are just kind of really good pre-packaged ways to get into the game. And then in addition, you've got this pre-release kit here. Now, we're going to talk a lot more about this in a future video. I'm going to make this pre-release kit its own separate video because there is so much to talk about when it comes to pre-releases, but the gist of it is you get to go to your local game stores, hit them up a week before the set comes out, that's this weekend by the way, and get your hands on a few packs a week early and get to play with those cards and get them in your hands in a cool, very beginner friendly type of event. So if you want more information, I'm going to have the link to the pre-release kit opening video and deck building guide in the description below. For now though, let's focus on these lovely booster boxes. So as I crack into these, there's going to be a few very different things coming in Undaunted Raid. The first thing is that we've now got a character rare slot. Your booster packs used to contain 10 cards, now they contain 11 because every pack has a character. This means it's going to be a lot easier to get characters, not to mention it's also going to be much easier to play the game in a sealed and or draft type of format. And oh my god, these packs look crazy good. Holy cow. Dude. This man is undaunted. So tons and tons of new strategies coming out inside of Undaunted Raid. And another really amazing thing about this set is it's bringing the Chrome Rares back. If you've been following the game on any of our social media recently, you have seen the Chrome Rares. They are serialized, numbered 1 through 100, stamped Chrome cards, and they're absolutely beautiful, and definitely the hottest collector's item from this set. And then meeting somewhere in the middle, you've also got your secret rares. Our previous sets had 2 secret rares. This set now packs 6 of those bad boys, and you're gonna get 1 per box. So somewhere in each of these boxes. We have a secret rare lying in wait for us, and I cannot wait to see which one it is. So let's get right into the packs here. I'm going to set these guys kind of down here, and we're going to just start going and looking through a lot of these brand new cards. Once again, we're going to see so much new in this set, and one of the biggest new factors of this set is when it comes to the art. You're going to notice right away, gone are almost all of the screen caps from the anime. We've now got all kinds of new original art never before seen in MHA products before, only for the card game. Now, a lot of our foundations are still going to utilize screenshots from the anime, but like our exciting attacks here, such as our precision seal strike, we're going to be looking at all kinds of brand new art pieces, and the direction on these is amazing. This is a really awesome Sir Night Eye attack, and so as we kind of start going through these a little bit, I'm going to zoom in for you guys so we can get a real nice look as we go through these cards. So as we go through the first box, we'll take a look at things very zoomed in here. We got a precision seal strike. We've got human garbage. Absolutely love the name on that one. Big Appetite, one of Fat Gum's cards. I know that Fat Gum is a massive fan favorite, and a lot of people are very excited to see him make his debut in this set. There's a Piercing Barrage, some of the blades that we were talking about earlier, and as you can see, we just have so much awesome art in this set. And now, as we get to our rare, we're looking at Bubble Restraint, and then right behind Bubble Restraint here is the character card. We got Chronostasis on this one. So as you can see, you're gonna get a single character in every single pack, and it's just a really great way, right? We've got 18 characters, we've got 24 packs, so you're gonna pretty much walk away from every box with probably one of each character. So I'm gonna make some nice little stacks here as we continue to go through these packs, and man, it really feels like they leveled up the I'm gonna keep talking about it, man. The foiling on the pack itself is totally beautiful. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for Self-Doubt, Amajiki. This is actually probably my most hyped character from the set. He's not even one of my favorites from the show, truly, but when it comes to his gameplay mechanics, he does everything that I really enjoy in the game. And look at that, even some of the foundations are going to pack some original art as well, right? It's not like necessarily attacks get the good ones, foundations get the bad ones. Look at this. This is beautiful. This is actually so beautiful. Rappa is also another very cool kit. We're going to pack some double Night Eye cards here, some little Fat Gum action. I actually got to reveal Fat Gum on my channel back when we were in reveal season, so it's very cool to see these cards now physically and not just the preview images that Jasco sent me what feels like so long ago. And then our rare here is Chicken Kick. I was literally just talking about how excited I am for Amajiki. Man, the art on this card is completely bananas. Once again, I'm just really blown away. I know one of the big things that a lot of people told me, you know, when they looked at the game was they were like, well, yeah, sure, it's my hero, but it's just a bunch of pictures from the show, you know? There's not enough, you know, original creative art on these cards, and it feels like Jasco really took that feedback into account and is now just totally delivering. Hey, look, Crystal Sword Cutter, that could be, another name for our knife here. There's actually even more good candidates than I thought. We're gonna start seeing some of these new Midoriya cards. Midoriya is easily one of the most powerful guys to come out of the set. And ooh, we're gonna pack our first ultra rare, guys. This is Red Riot Unbreakable. Of course, Kirishima has a big fight alongside one of his mentors, Fat Gum, versus Rappa and Tengai from the Shiea Saikai, but this is actually from when he fights the Web of Blades guy in the street. Either way, this debut of Unbreakable here in the card game, absolutely beautiful. And this card goes so extremely hard. A really unique ability, forcing your rival to lose health as they activate responses, is something we haven't seen in this format yet. And then we got my boy Amajiki. However, you guys know that I gotta pack that XR, man. You guys know I gotta pack that XR. We're not gonna be playing with that base rarity Amajiki. And oh my goodness, we got Hair Razor Slash. This is like the meme attack of the set right now because it's got Mr. Brave stun 1. This means you can only stun 1 if you're Mr. Brave. We have no Mr. Brave character card. Is he in the promos? Is it all just an elaborate prank? Who knows, but I cannot wait to see. I cannot wait to see what they do with that guy. And so just, you know, as we go through these first few packs here, I really want you guys to just be able to get a fantastic look at how awesome these cards look. We got Seal of Approval. Once again, even the foundations, a lot of them get some fantastic original artwork as well. And then we got another character card here, Mr. Kirishima 3. This guy is so cool. One of the coolest 7-handers that I've seen in a while. Not Amajiki cool, guys. Stay with me here. But he is very, very, very cool. It makes me so genuinely happy that we finally arrived at this point in time in the anime, because I know that I've had so many people I've shown the game to, and they go, oh, cool, awesome, my favorite character is Mirio. Can I be Mirio yet? And I have to tell them, no, you can't be Mirio yet, I'm so sorry. And so being able to finally get a lot of these awesome fan favorite characters into this game. This arc introduces so many new characters. Takoyaki. This is one of my favorite cards. I love Takoyaki. I think this card actually so powerful. But I know a lot of people were really kind of waiting on a lot of these guys. Fat Gum right here, right, with Fat Absorption. Yet another one of those guys. So many people told me, is Fat Gum in the game yet? And I say, no, not quite yet. They're going kind of, this game kind of goes chronologically when it comes to a lot of the arcs, and when we start to feature certain things from certain points in time in the series, which is really cool. However, if you're a Fat Gum fan, waiting all year to finally play Fat Gum, it's probably not super cool for you. So I'm really glad that we're getting just getting a lot of these cherished characters. Really, MHA as a series and as a game, it's just all about the characters. And we're gonna pack another ultra rare here. This is actually an ultra rare asset. This is Mimicry, a very cool foundation for Mimic, Mr. Iranaka, the man who lives in the walls and makes the police raids life a living hell as they try to weave their way around the maze. But what's possibly even more hype than that is our character card here in Izuku Midoriya 4. This guy, look at this man. Midoriya and Eri going strong. He's ready to protect her. He's ready to go all out. This Midoriya is so insanely powerful. The ability to play your entire hand, and then as you go into their turn, you draw new cards. Eri regenerates you back up. The flavor there is 100% on point. As much as we talk about how important the characters are when it comes to the new sets and making sure that people can play their favorite characters, it's also just important that when they play those characters, they really truly feel like them as well. And that's why I really have to always give our design team over at Jasco Games massive pats on the back just for translating a lot of the flavor and a lot of really big flavor wins when it comes to this set. We got another Amajiki. Holy cow. I got so many Amajikis now. And Hot Blooded. This is Rappa's rare foundation. Rappa's one of those characters that, not someone that I would personally play, but holy cow, what a gnarly character, and he's one that I'm really excited to see do things when it comes to the game. Maybe not necessarily the meta, but just the game itself. However, I will say I think there's a lot of really powerful characters in this set. A lot of the characters in this set, none of them seem bad by any means, and there's definitely a lot of them that, there we go. There's definitely a lot of them that seem like, if you put enough time and effort into them, seem like they could break into the format. But Be My Buster is going to let you break into a lot of people's life totals. Fat Gum's ultra rare here. This card just says build 2, draw 2. This card's crazy. When they first sent me this card to reveal on my channel, when we revealed Fat Gum, I was blown away. I was like, Fat Gum Breaker 2 is a great place to start, and they were like, no, Levi, the card has other words on it, and I was, my world was just absolutely rocked. It was just absolutely rocked, guys. Confession, this is one of my favorite members of the Shiya Saikai here, Shin Nemoto. I really like Nemoto. I think the way they replicated his whole you have to tell me the truth thing in when it comes to his quirk into the game by playing around with naming attack zones and punishing your rival for naming incorrectly. It's very cool, you know. There's a lot of ways that they could have gone with, like, you know, gain information from your rival or force your rival to tell the truth. And again, they found this really interesting way. And I think that's one of my favorite things about this set is just how hard they dedicate themselves towards the flavor. And man, the art, really the original art. So our rare here is Crystal Chokeslam. This is a card for Mr. Yu Hojo. And then I've got my character card here. But there's something under here, guys. When your character card is not the last card in your pack, it means that you got an XR, which is going to be a high rarity version of an existing card in this set. And so the reveal is Heroic Assistance. So as you can see, this version of the card is very, very, very shiny. It's got this wonderful foil pattern where normally it would just simply be a plain old common. One of the coolest things about this game is that you get to just go ahead and say, hey, any card that I pull can potentially have a shiny version of it as well. So there's a lot of motivation to go out there and, you know, max rarity out your decks and get all of the XR versions. And then once cards start having things like alternate arts as well, you got to decide, do I want the XRs? Do I want the alt arts? What looks better? And it's a whole lot of just a whole lot of really, really awesome player expression. And Ari, there she is. We did it, guys. Raid's over. We saved her. She's right here. I got her. Nothing's gonna happen to her. Ari is such a seriously cool asset. One of my favorite things that they kind of do is with a lot of the kid characters in the series is they make them into assets that are not only incredibly useful and helpful without engaging in direct combat, because child warfare is wrong, but they also include elements about like protecting them. And then we also get certain cards, like there are certain Shie Saikai cards that allow you to commit assets, which means they get to control Ari in a way. And I just think that the once again, that level of dedication to the flavor is just very, very, very cute. We've got another ultra rare here. Holy cow, I'm finding all my ultra rares before my URs. This is Vindicating Smash, one of Midoriya 4's 2 ultra rares. One of the things that I love the most about Midoriya's kit is how angry he is in all of this art. His keywords are no longer just punch, they're also fury, because he is very, 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 very mad in that fight. But this card's crazy. Being able to stack 8 damage onto it, getting another draw 2. The fact that Midoriya got 2 ultra rares that both say draw 2 in this set is kind of crazy, guys. They really, really, really want you to sleeve up Midoriya 4, and I think a lot of players are going to be more than happy to oblige. He might be the best character in this set. There's a lot of really, really strong and cool contenders, but Midoriya 4 is really the one that I think sends it home for most people. Man, look at this. This is God, Kirishima looks so scary in these. And so with that first half of the box out of the way, I kind of got things cleaned up a little bit here. Now that y'all have seen most of the commons up close, I'm going to start going through these a little bit quicker because we got some hunting to do, guys. Oh my God, Broken Psyche. This is such a powerful rare. Huge, crazy good defensive piece. But as I was saying, yes, we got a lot more to hunt for, guys. We got, I think, a couple more ultra rares, maybe 1 or 2 more, and a bunch of XRs to find. And of course, that sweet secret rare. Where are you, my friend? Oh, well, here's another one of our URs, because it seems like that's just the only thing that we get to pull. This is Bullet Punch's Rappa's UR. This card is very good. I am normally not the biggest fan of these 2 checks. Some attacks in our game are just so powerful that they have to warrant a below average check, and Bullet Punch is definitely one of those moves that really delivers, especially when you're playing it in, of course, you know, Rappa, the namesake himself. Got Levitate, a little Neji rare. I gotta say, as one of the members of the Big 3, I'm a little bummed that she didn't get one of the secret rares. They gave her a Chrome rare. They gave her a Chrome rare of her Ultra rare, which is also very busted. But I'm a little sad to not see Neji join in on the secret rare action. But you know, it was for the sake of giving. Hey, look, there she is. She knew I was chit-chatting about her, talking a little bit of smack on what they allocated to her. But given that she's, you know, one of the Big 3, but she does get to do a little bit less in the arc than both Mirio and Amajiki does. So I suppose I can allow it to happen. And we've actually got another XR here, and this is Sun Eater of the Big 3. Normally a very plain, basic looking common card, or I guess uncommon in this instance, but now with a very awesome foil pattern on it. I really like how it highlights across his visor. Super duper cool. I really hope that we can find ourselves an XR or 2 of some of the new original art cards in the set, because they get to go like full art and they get to go real crazy with the art. The ones of the anime screen caps don't get to do that because there's no extension of the shot under there, right? Because it's like just the widescreen anime. You know, there's nothing down there to show if we took away the text box, so they don't get to necessarily do that. Oh, this is one of the coolest cards in the set, actually, in my opinion. Trusted Assistant. This card's very cool. Not only is the art crazy good, crazy good. But the ability is insane. Overhaul and all of his lackeys in this set kind of have this common sub-theme that almost all of them play cards from places outside of their hand. And so you've got a lot of cards that say if you've played something from outside your hand, from a place other than your hand this turn, you get to do X thing. And so a lot of them can like share their cards, which feels very cool. And it is secret rare time, guys. A spear and a shield. This is, of course, the climax of the Fat Gum, Red Riot, Rappa, and Tengai four-way fight, in which, surviving one last blow to save his mentor, Fat Gum gets to come in and help Kirishima out, putting a close to things. An awesome moment that they've beautifully captured in this card. The art's amazing. The wear and tear on Kirishima, the smoke coming from them, especially with the foil on the smoke. The way Fat Gum's teeth are foiled out, his fist is like specifically hollowed. This is a beautiful card. Beautiful card. And if you know what any of those words mean on that card, it's also a very good card. And so we found our secret rare hit of the box, but still a couple XRs down. So as we go through these last 4 packs here, we've still got some goodies, right? No matter how much of the box we've gone through, there's always a little something more for us to find. And we got some more Fat Gum action here. Another XR in the strength of a pro. It seems that I can only pull 2 diff common XRs with anime screen caps on them. I'm not allowed to go any other route with my XRs, man. Come on. I mean, I guess one of them is an Amajiki one. So honestly, I cannot complain too terribly much. Oh, okay. And once again, I am only allowed to pull XRs of 2 diff common foundations. However, this one's a little bit different. This is actually one of Overhaul's cards from his starter deck. Even the cards in the starter deck that normally come common, you're allowed to get as XRs in the set. And the foiling throughout this one looks really good. You can see like his eye is specifically foiled, little beads on his mask, the kind of little pattern in the back there, the shogi piece itself. It's actually one of my favorite scenes from the entire arc is Overhaul trying to communicate how to work well with others by explaining the rules of shogi to Shigaraki. I think is so funny. Like the way that he tries to equate the situation to like how he would explain it to a child, because Shigaraki is a child. And at that point in time, right? At that point in time, Shigaraki is kind of still a child, and he responds by being a child and throwing a temper tantrum. And it looks like our 6th ultra rare is coming in Mr. Yu Hojo's Surging Crystal Darts. This card is actually very cool because it's got an ability that happens when you check it, and so the checkbox down here, little number, has this like kind of explosion going on behind it. I think that's a super duper cool thing of them to do for these style of mechanic cards. So it looks like 6 URs, 4 XRs, and our secret rare. Is there anything else awaiting us in the final pack of the box? Nope, just a calorie counter and Sir Night-Eye himself. That's okay. I could be content with Sir Night-Eye. And so we're going to shove all of our pulls there aside and get into this second box because the fun is only halfway done. This box I'm definitely going to speed through a lot more. You guys probably won't see necessarily quite as much because you've gotten a pretty good look at all the cards so far. Rest assured, though, that by the end of it, we're definitely going to line everything out and do a little bit of comparison and maybe see which box was victorious as far as the pulls are concerned. I'm not too terribly upset with box 1, but I would like to see some cooler XRs in this box. I really want some that are going to show off a lot of the amazing original art in this set. And some of the best here is in this ultra rare Duplicate Deception Stab. This card is really crazy. Aside from being a 6 diff, 7 damage weapon throw low attack, it's got a sleep of a super powerful words on it, and that art is just insane. And I mean, at the end of the day, it is a weapon card, so I am just a little bit biased towards it. Gonna maybe bring back a little bit of Stain 2 action now that we've got a weapon throw on our hands. And man, this first half of the box is looking very timid so far. Oh, okay, we've got a little bit of XR for Setsuna Toya there in Larceny. Here we're gonna see the prank that is Hair Razor Slash once more, and ooh, we're also gonna see our secret rare of the box, and that's going to be Tetra Terror Onslaught. This is Overhaul's secret rare. It's a very, very, very gnarly echo attack that when you're playing it from places other than your hand, remember how we talked about this, it gets some really, really, really nice benefits, and just is massively punishing if your rival does not hold those correct blocks for it. I am a huge, huge fan of echo attacks, and I feel like the keyword was well introduced in set 4, but not explored nearly enough for my liking, so I'm very glad to see us just pumping some crazy cool echo attacks out this set. So we got one of each right now, one of each of the extra rarities, and nope, we're immediately going to destroy our dichotomy there with this XR of Locked Up. So as you can see, this is one of those XRs with the full art on them because it's an XR of something with an original art. So they get to go real wild when it comes to showing off everything in the text box. Got another ultra rare here. We got a little bit of a Meteor Fafratskis. This card's really funny, kind of almost like poking fun. For all of the historians out there, we used to have a card called Frog Lashing in the game that had this ability, along with a lot of other very powerful parts about it, and it got banned. This card, it's funny because a lot of the arguments around Frog Lashing was that it would be perfectly balanced if it just had a 2-check, so they went ahead and printed a Frog Lashing with a 2-check on it. However, they did kind of leave out some of the other parts that made the card very crazy. Oh man, something really cool in this pack. We have one of the two Sakaki cards in the set. If you guys remember, this is the sloshed character from the series, and his whole thing is he hangs upside down a lot. So they kind of printed all of his cards inverted. We got all of the words and abilities at the top and the art at the bottom. I thought that was really funny. It makes the card look like super high rarity at first glance. Then you're like, nope, that's just the normal version. They just they just wanted to get very cute with the design of those. In the meantime, we are gonna pack our second Vindicating Smash, which is pretty nice. This card is very strong. I'm curious to see if we'll end up with the other Midoriya ultra rare. Man, Midoriya has 2 ultra rares and a secret rare in this set. He is like actually gassed up when it comes to some really busted new attacks. We got, oh, now this is an XR, guys. This is an XR right here. Schoolyard Smackdown. This is Mirio's super duper sick attack from the start of the deck. It's kind of like the feature card, and so for us to pull it in its XR variant here is honestly really cool. Look at that, the power. Look how I can't even get like his eyes to not be blinging. They're like perpetually foiled, but oh yeah, you can see how the foil is really catching them. Yeah, oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. The way they go for like the little minimal foilings on certain aspects of the cards. All right, we got another little double up here. Red Riot Unbreakable. Holy cow! His history is truly repeating itself from box to box here. Let's put a little bit of a protective sleeve on our Unbreakable. As much as it is unbreakable, I do not want anything to happen to my sick new Kirishima Ultra Rare. And oh my goodness, history. Stop repeating yourself. We got another Mimicry. Holy cow, we really, man, I was hoping to show off a bit more of a wider range of ultra rares between these two boxes, but it's looking like you guys are just gonna have to go out and get your own Undaunted raid boxes if you want to if you want to see a little bit more of a showcase of them. Speaking of, guys, if you do want to get your hands on them, Undaunted raid is gonna be coming out June 30th, so if you're not going to be partaking in some pre-release events, which I really recommend you should, they're going to be amazing, but in the event that you can't and you're just waiting for the primary set release itself, June 30th is when you'll be able to get your hands on these guys. We got a little Big Appetite XR here, but yeah, guys, you should be supporting your local game stores and purchasing product directly from them. In the event that you don't know where to find them, you can use the store finder on the UGN app, and of course the Play MHA site are all going to be able to tell you stores where you can go out and get your hands on some product and hopefully pull these are like the same box. I guess, as I was saying, hopefully pull some more different URs than I did. So like I mentioned, I want to do a little bit of a comparing the boxes thing, but honestly, they were only 2 URs different, and I feel like I like these secret rares equally, so it's honestly really hard to compare these. I think, if anything, I've got to give it to box 2 because we got a couple of XR attacks in that box, and those look a little bit cooler than our full foundation lineup from the first one. That being said, guys, that's going to mark the end of the video. Thank you so much for making it all the way to the end. I hope you enjoyed taking a first look at a lot of these set 5 cards with me, and of course, if you want to get your hands on your own set 5, hit up your local game stores. You can pre-order and purchase product. You can pre-order right now, and you'll be able to purchase the product directly starting from June 30th onwards. You'll be able to get your hands on these, and if you cannot wait until then, you're going to want to go hit up one of your pre-releases, and if you want to learn a lot more about these, because I'll have a video fully detailing these, what you do, how you go to them, and how to build a deck from them. And as we said before, if you don't know a store near you where you can pick up some Universe's product, you can use the store finder on the UGN site to check it out. And if you don't have an account on there, it is super duper simple to make one, and you really should, because it's how you're going to sign up for events, how you're going to attend those events, how you're going to look for events, and of course how you're going to redeem rewards and accrue points in the loyalty shop, so you can get a bunch of cool free promo cards in the mail. If you are new here and you're signing up, just like you saw in the intro, you can type my name in the content creator section when signing up, and it'll instantly start you off with 50 bonus points and help me out in the process. So I'd really appreciate it, and it will hook you up, get you a little head start on your hero's journey. But for the time being, that's all the time I've got for today, guys. Thanks so much again for watching, and I will see you in the next video.